Hello, my name is Dennis Fugel, CPA, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, Chartered Professional Accountant from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Today I would like to talk to you about personal tax return season and the process. I would like you to have general information. Maybe you're going to learn something new, maybe not. It depends. Okay, so the deadline to file your personal tax return is April 31. The deadline to pay your personal tax return is April 31. Why I'm saying deadline to pay the tax? Because we can prepare your personal taxes in March and you're gonna need to pay, for example, taxes. Okay, so you have time till end of April to pay your taxes. Not immediately, you still have this time. If you have a refund, you're gonna receive a refund after a few weeks, but to pay taxes until April 31. I always want to say April 30, I don't know. So if in my video I say from some reason April 30, please, I'm saying again, it's April 31. I will say end of April. This is the most correct thing. Okay. Second, deadlines are for T-slip, T4, T4A. It's end of February. End of February, it's a deadline to receive a slip from your employer. If you a commission employer, you're gonna receive T4A. If you're working for somebody not on commission, you're gonna receive T4 slip. What is T4, T4A slip? This is basically summary of all your income from this employer during the year that you work. Okay, and he must provide to you the slips till end of February. March, end of March. This is a deadline for financial institutions to provide T-slips from them. If you have investment in one of the institutions, bank, credit unions, investments holdings, you're gonna receive till end of March T-slips from them. And if you have healthy investment portfolio, in these cases, probably you're gonna receive tax package envelope with all the slips and all the details of your investments. This tax package usually goes to your accountant, to us, to prepare your personal tax return. You can, of course, you can see, look at this, but this is mainly for our use in order to know which investments to report, which reporting we need, if there is a foreign reporting or not, and we're going to report in correct schedules. So basically, after you have all the slips for your attention, February and March, if you have investments, in April, you're going to see your accountant. You're going to see your local accountant, CPA, to prepare your tax returns. Now you're going to ask, what's happening if I do not have investments? If you do not have investments and you're only working and you receive your T4 slip, come in March. We will be more than happy to see you. Early you're going to do for your taxes, only you're going to receive a refund, or you're going to must pay until end of April your taxes. Depends on your situation, okay? But either or. If you have both, April. Employment income and investment income, April. If you have only employment income, March. Now you're going to say, and what if I have only investments? But I'm a passive trader. Like I put my money in the stocks. It's not for me self-employment income. I'm a passive. So in this case, you're going to receive till end of March the slips. Or they're going to send you in the end of the March. They're going to e-file it for you. And you're going to see them in the beginning of April. Then you're going to come to us with in April. Okay? Just to let you know. So that you will know. So whoever have investments, anyway, April. Who have both, April. Who have only employment income, he can come in March. Some people calling to me and asking if they come in January to prepare their personal tax return. Guys, you cannot come in January. The reason for that is the tax software updates. All the tax software providers updating the version of their softwares during January, February. Usually the updates come in February. In the beginning of the February come a new version of the personal tax returns. Okay, and sometimes they're giving you new versions in the March and April. It's something drastically changed. No, it's the fixing the bugs. That the software may be glitching or not working fast enough or something small. It doesn't mean that something wrong. No. They constantly updating and improving the software, okay? But the trying first version will be in the middle of February, close to end of the February, and then any small changes, not small changes, any small fix of bugs will come later. This is the reason that we're not usually we cannot prepare for your personal tax return till March, plus minus, because update of the software and you won't have all the slips, okay? And even if you have all the slips, still we're still gonna prefer to work on updated version of the personal tax return. This is the reason. So in order to summarize everything, pay taxes and submit taxes end of April. End of February, receiving employment income from your employer. End of March, receiving income from your financial institution investment income. Only this is the days, okay? After you have all this, come to your CPA accountant. He's gonna prepare for your personal tax returns. Now, in the moment that your employer and financial institution filing the slips, you receive, but first receiving them CRA. Basically, when they filing, before they giving to you, they need to e-file them to the CRA. And first, they receiving, CRA receives the slips, then you're receiving them either in electronic form or either in print form. You're gonna receive them in mail. Okay? So basically, when we're submitting and you're showing your income, you're showing what you have, and CRA comparing to what they have. Because your employer and financial institution also send to CRA and they comparing if it's right or if it's wrong. Or any other government body give you T-slip, for example, unemployment or pension, the government body giving you. And sometimes you may not receive an invest slip, but the CRA have it. Because first they submit them electronically to the CRA, and then they sending to you. So sometimes there can be small discrepancy. In my family, it was small discrepancy. We receive unemployment slip for my wife after in May, not in April. And basically what we did, I receive notes of assessment that everything okay, no problem. And wife received notes of assessment that she receiving less refund because the CRA added unemployment income to her personal tax returns and we need to give back around $70, okay? So this is where the discrepancy difference can happen because government CRA have more slips than you have, only because you did not receive it on time. This is what have. So and more of them you can say yes, but government body they can calculate for me all my taxes. Why I need to submit? The law saying that each person in Canada need to submit his personal tax return. The CRA, it is not CRA duty and responsibility to calculate taxes for you. First, you need to submit to show this is what I have, and they think yes, this is what we receive, and we're comparing to each other. Okay, sometimes you have more than they have, and it can happen. Previously, it was with investments. CRA was not receiving all the investment slips, okay, from some reason. So you would receive, so you will report more, and people will ask, well, why should I report more? Because we are CPAs, and we have our standards and ethics, and we report income slips that you received. We're not saying, oh, CRA doesn't have it, we won't gonna report. No, it's not gonna work like this. You have it, CRA maybe do not have it, but we're still gonna report it as an income on your personal tax return, and you're gonna pay taxes. Good for you or bad for you, but this is how it works. Dealing with the CPAs, we have our obligations, first of all to the public, second to the bodies, to provincial bodies, to our association, and to the CRA. CRA trust us, okay? It's not for nothing. We are the one who's submitting personal taxes and business taxes and correspondence with the CRA because they trust us that we're doing it right and according to the rules and regulations, and not someone who's sitting at home, okay? Different rules, different professions, okay? So in general, this is a deadline that you need to know. April to submit your taxes, by end of February receiving employment income, by end of March receiving investment income, and coming to the accountant, whatever comes before. I also cover that there maybe can be some discrepancies between you and the Canada Revenue Agency because one of you have more slips than another. The situation can happen, okay? And then will be more taxes or less taxes to pay, depends on recalculation. Another thing that can happen, after we submitted all your documents, CRA can ask from you some proof. And why? For example, it's donations or medical. Usually if it's above $10,000, but don't catch me on a number, okay? But for example, big significant amount of donation, a big significant amount of medical expenses, CRA will send you a letter, please provide us supporting for this expense. And you as a taxpayer, you can do it by yourself, or you can come to your accountant and he can do it for you. He's gonna send all the information to the CRA. You can do it through my account by yourself. You can scan PDF them and send to the CRA by yourself. It's not a biggie. Whoever need assistance, please call. I will help you. In this case, they're gonna review and gonna issue you reassessment. Either they agree with your expenses or disagree. For example, medical, when they can disagree. For medical expenses, you need actually the voucher from the pharmacy that's showing the price and what kind of drug you bought. This is a legit expense, not the one that you're receiving at the cashier that you paid it, and this is Walmart or Superstore voucher that with all your purchases and drugs purchases. And this is not legit expense, okay? Only from the pharmacy what you receive with the name of the drug. I don't know, sometimes it's also maybe a quantity, but this is price. This is a legit invoice for tax purposes, and they're gonna accept this. If you attach this slip from a cashier, it's not legit expense. Okay, the CRA will disallow this. Just to let you know. So one of the discrepancies, it can be also dates, depends on the dates. Okay, so in general, a big picture, now you understand. Also, I prepared T1 checklist for your convenience. You can go over the T1 checklist and see what kind of income and expenses you have. This is not close list what I prepared. There might be more. I put in the checklist all the popular things that people have. Most of the popular things that people have. I try to make it short, but it's still, I work on it, still 4 pages. Doesn't matter how I play with this. But if somebody want it, please email me. In a YouTube video underneath, you have my email address and you have my website address. You can go to the website, you're going to see contact information, and you can contact me and I'm going to email you T1 checklist, and you're going to check whatever information is in there. Do you have? At least you will have idea what the CRA asking for. If you have something that's not on the list, perfect. You just attach it or you give it to your accountant, he's going to file it. Or you can call and ask and verify, I have it, I have this, or I don't have this. Should I report and should I not report, okay? So, guys, now you have general information for personal tax return, what you should expect, what are the deadlines, plus minus, not plus minus with the deadlines, they are firm deadlines, but what you should expect, how the process goes, where can be some discrepancies or in which situations CRA may ask for you additional documentation, and this is totally separate service. One service to file your personal tax return, this is second service to file additional information, and that's it. Happy New Year. If you have any questions, please write on YouTube or email me or phone me. I'll be happy to answer any questions. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.